Hello everybody, this is Kathy and welcome back to my channel. Tonight I'm here with a tutorial on how to make this cute pocket folder insert for your journals. Here's what it looks like. It's made out of cardstock. It closes with an eyelet and twine if you choose, and has a pocket here. It actually has another pocket here if you choose to use it. I'm just using this one. And then the insert inside the insert has a pocket here. Then you open it up. I put a cloth pocket here. It has a corner tuck, and then that opens up into a, so a little journal with a few papers in it. And then this is the back of the little signature. And this is another pocket with some stuff in it. This is a little bag with a little card in it. And then this is the back with a tag. And that's what we'll be making. So if you're interested, stick around. It's really quite easy. We're going to do some folding of cardstock. Let me show you your materials. Make sure you can see this. I think you can. Yeah. You need one piece of 12 by 12 cardstock, a coordinating piece of cardstock cut down to 10 by 10. You need 5 pieces of journal paper cut down to 9.5 by 4 3/4. You need other scraps of cardstock for pockets or belly bands, for whatever you choose that would coordinate with your other pieces of cardstock. You need glue, you need a scoreboard, and these are the score lines. If you want to write them down early, you're going to score the paper fold at 5 7/8 inches on each side. Then you're going to need scissors, binding thread and needle, 2 eyelets, a hole punch, inks, ribbon, twine, other ephemera. Okay, let's get started. I'll show you the paper that I picked out. This was from Bo Bunny. This is my 12 by 12 piece, and this is my coordinating piece that's going to be cut down to, oh no, this is the one I'm using for scraps, and then I have another piece cut down to 10 by 10. So we're going to start with the 12 by 12 piece. And the first thing we're going to do, this is one-sided. It's actually better if you have two-sided, but I don't have any. So we're going to fold it right to the end. And what I do is hold that there and try to make it as straight as I possibly can. And you'll see that's not always easy to do, but try to get it as straight as you possibly can. Let me find my bone folder. You need a bone folder, I didn't tell you that. Okay, then we're going to take that and we're going to put it in our scoreboard, and we're scoring it at 5 7/8. 5 7/8. And then we're just going to flip it over, and 5 7/8 on the other side. That's all you need your scoreboard for. Next thing we're going to do is we're going to fold it on that score line. Make sure the bottom is matched up. You don't want to go over that fold line. Make it nice and crisp. You're going to do the same thing on this side. Use that score line, nice and crisp. And you're actually going to open it up. And you're going to fold those in to the center, just like this. Then you're going to fold it over. Actually, this is the inside. What you want to do is you want the part that folds on top to be at the bottom. So you want the bottom to go over the top. And the way I'm going to glue it is right up this line on the bottom and right up the line on the top. The top goes down first, and then the bottom goes over it, just like that. Now, of course I should have inked it before I did that, which I didn't, so I'll ink it now. It's my Poochie you might hear in the background, one of them. It's his evening back rub he gives himself. Let me try to get these in here. And we're going to turn it over. And we're going to take this and we're going to fold it down, you know, until you're folding it up to the little ends. There, the ends. Burnish it well. You're going to do the same thing to the other side. Just like that. And then you're going to fold it in half. For some reason it's cattywonk like mine, try to just straighten it out. Yeah. Because I have that line there from the paper, I want to get it a little straighter. Let me go back to inking it. Actually, before I do this, ink this, what I like to do, because I only had one-sided papers, I'm going to cut a triangle out of coordinating paper. That was those extra pieces that I'm going to use. I'm going to eyeball it. And I'm going to actually cut another piece out for the back. I'm going to use this as a guide. Okay, and then I'm just going to glue that and then trim it when I'm done. before I cut it, I'm gonna do the same thing on the back. And then I'm going to open it up and trim it. And open it up and trim this side. Okay. Let me get a little wet wipe here. And then I want to do the same thing here. Probably would have been easier if I had done it before I glued it, but hindsight is 20/20, right? This is going to go in here. Okay. So if you have double-sided cardstock, you don't have to do this. So it would be a little bit easier. But it's okay. Well, time to get glue on my scissors, right? Yeesh. That's what wet wipes are good for. And the same thing over here. And just like that. And these are fun little things because they have so many little pockets you could use. So I think they're great to make for your, to add to your journals, and they're so easy. I learned this from Robin Dudley House. If you haven't visited her channel, she's great. So creative. And there we have it. And I'm going to glue this down in case I decide to use this out here as a pocket. Oop, I have to trim that. And the same thing here. Just a little dab. You don't need too much. We'll trim this a little better. Okay, cover this. Now this was a tip from Gail Agostinelli. These are knitting needle covers, and it's the perfect thing to put over this kind of glue, over the nozzle. And she got the idea from somebody else. That's what it's all about, sharing ideas. I should have done that before I glued it. Okay, and the other side, I'll have to glue it back. Okay, let me get that glued again. Okay. So we have a couple pockets here. And I should have glued inked this. Geez, I don't know. I think because it's so late. I'm doing this pretty late tonight. I got up a little too early this morning. So my brain's not working. Okay. Well, now that I messed that up, I'm going to mess it up all the way down. Okay. Next, we're going to set this aside, and we're going to take our 10 by 10 piece of paper, and we're going to fold that. And all we're going to do with this, if I remember correctly, we're going to fold it in half, fold it in half again, so again, I know I'm going kind of fast, just fold it in half and half again. You want your open side to be at the top. Then we're going to take it and we're going to fold it down, not all the way, just about almost maybe an inch from the end. And we're just going to do this. And we're going to open it up and we're going to do the same thing inside. Just like that. And that's the little folder that's going to go inside of this one. This is the little folder that's going to make your signature. So now you want to get your journal papers, and I've already cut mine, and the cut size was 9.5 by 4 3/4. And these are going to sit right inside here. Just like this. And we're going to take this, put it inside this, whoops. Take this one, make sure it's even inside. This one, I'm actually going to clip this one, if I have a clip. Yeah. And make sure once again that your pocket is on the bottom. We're going to put it in there. Now I could have made it a little bigger, but this is fine. It doesn't really matter how big you make it. And I'm going to use my pokey tool. I'm poking a hole in the center for sewing the binding. Maybe about 3/4 of an inch from the end. Just like that, and the same up here. Let's make sure that's straight. Okay, next, I already have my needle ready to go. We're going to go down through the center. Hopefully. Up through the bottom or the top. down through the other side. Back up through the center, making sure the thread is on the opposite side of the center thread. Take out our needle, pull it nice and tight, and tie it in a knot. And again. On. And there we go. Okie doke. Get rid of those. Let's see what we've got. So now we have a little folder. This way. Now we have a little folder that has a pocket here. A pocket here if you choose to use that one as well. This we need to glue and add some paper to cover up all this white. We have a very small little signature. Another little pocket, a couple of pockets, and then a pocket in the back. Okay. Let me ink this up while we're here. Well, let me add the paper to it while we're here. And I'm going to add the very same thing. Let's see. Okay, this will go right in there until I trim it. Just like that. Very good. We're going to do the same thing here. I know it didn't quite match up over there, but that's okay because I'm going to be inking it and you won't be able to tell. And then we need something inside here. So what do I have? I have this. I'll take them both. And you don't have to go through all this trouble if you don't want to. You know, if you're gonna add something back there, you know, you don't have to go through all this covering all the white spot up. I like the way it looks. I kind of like the contrasting colors. Let's line you up first. Come on. Okay, I'm gonna have to move it up because it's a little wonky conk. And trim it. this way as well. Okay, and do the same thing on this side. I wish I had some more of this paper. I would have put that paper in there, but I don't. Okay, I'm gonna try to straighten this out. Cut off a little bit more of this. Okie doke. Okie dokie. Pokey. Alrighty. Well, let's just ink this up just a bit. Oh, needs to be trimmed. Okay, now I want to glue this, just a dollop, like that, and the same thing over here, just like that. And that's the construction, except for the closure. So I'm going to put a hole here for an eyelet. Let me see if I can find my eyelet. Okay. We just got through a little tropical storm here in Miami, which is where I am. All was fine. Here, a little farther up the coast, Fort Lauderdale, they had a lot of flooding. We had a lot of rain, but I didn't have any flooding. Some of the streets got flooded, but it wasn't bad. No trees were, or fences were lost this time. Miami's been very lucky this year with hurricanes. I feel bad for New Orleans and the Gulf communities. Okay, those are going to be for the closures, and we'll put the ribbons in at another time. So let's decorate it a little bit. I'm going to put a little button thingy here. I have a couple. I kind of like this light color one. So I'm going to glue that. Just like that. And I need a person. I think I'll do a person. I might do a dragonfly. I have these really pretty dragonfly stickers that I got from our Dollar Tree, believe it or not. They had some beautiful stickers one time and I bought them out. Because I rarely use stickers like this. But I thought, wow, what a great idea. If I can get it off of here, it'd even be better. Okay, let's see. Going that way, going that way. I'll put it right there. I still need a person down here. So let's see who I have. I need a smaller one. She's cute. She's a little large. Nah. Little too big. Nah. These are Tim Holtz things. I always like this little girl. She's too big. I need some small ones. Nope. Gosh, it's raining again. It's been raining forever. I kind of like her. I don't like her tights. I like these ladies. They can be hanging out by the button. Their feet could be dangling over. That'll do it. Yeah. Oops. I kind of like that. Put these gals away, guys. And we'll stop at that. Although maybe a little piece of lace would be nice. Let me see. Maybe we'll use this for the tie. Oh, I'm gonna go this way. And all I'm gonna do is tie a knot, a double knot on one end. And I tie it pretty loosely so that it's bulkier. Just like that. Just like that. Tie that in half. Go into the other side, the back. Whoops. And one more. Just like that. And that'll be our tie. Let's go in here. I'm gonna look and see what I did in here. I'm kind of running out of ideas. Okay. We have a corner little thing. And maybe I will cover that. Make it pretty. Nah. We'll leave it like this. And let's put a little butter thing here, butterfly thing, butterfly thingy. I'm looking for some ribbon. There it is. And oh my goodness, having trouble tying knots. There we go. And we'll put that right there. Add a little bit of fabric. We have a little lace I can put. Let's see what I have over here. Maybe a little piece of lace, just a little piece of fabric. I think it's pretty. Let me shred it a little more, fringe it up. I'll just stick it up here. Maybe there's a little ticket or something I can put on it. Nah. How about a button? Nah. How about a little thing? Okay, that sounds good. Okay. And then I need something to go in the pocket. What we got over here. Oh, this is cute. Kind of a fake envelope. It actually came in this set of paper. We'll use it as a card to write in. Now over here, I have a couple things to add. I have a little library book. Or a library card, not a library book. Put that in there. want something in there? Sure. Oops. Drop that. Let's see. Let's cut this. This says, the only people who ever get any place interesting are those who get lost. When I was a kid, I used to love to get lost. My mom worked, my dad worked. So when we were young, we could, you know, parents weren't around. So we did, my girlfriend and I, when we were, about 7 years old, took a bus to, we didn't know where. It dropped us off about 30 miles away from our house at an amusement park. We'd asked the bus driver how to get to Funland Park when it was around. And we had to change buses. We were quite the explorers. Remember when you could do stuff like that? You can't do stuff like that anymore, that's for sure. Okay, let's move on. This one, I'm gonna put a little spot on this side. I am going to use this. I think this color is so pretty. And even though it kind of clashes with that other green, I think it looks cool. Normally I like to stay within the same color palette, which I'm not doing, but I still like it. Oh. And let's see, I think I had a little doily in here that I wanted to use. I have some cards and things. I don't have a doily. What happened to my doily? I'll take it out of here because I know I brought it out. There we go. And then I think I'm going to add a little cloth, a little lace. Just like that. And maybe we'll just put some flowers over here. And we can make that a little tuck spot by gluing down just one side and the bottom. Just like that. And then in there, maybe we'll put a little card just like that. Oh, you know what I didn't do? I should have glued this edge here. There we go. Okay. like that. Maybe this. Yeah. Let me get some twine. Tuck that under there. We have that here. This is that. A little spot back here that we can put something in, something. Let's add a little lace to this. Maybe all along the bottom. Ugh, I hate to get this lace, but that's okay. Guess I'll just put it along here. Yeah. We'll put that there. Pretty. And I have a tag. This tag's going to go back here. This is a tag I made. I have a tutorial on this. I just love it. Got a little pocket in the back. It's gonna stick out a little, but I kind of like that. I need something to go in here. And I had this. And what else? Nah, I think that's enough. Oh, I had a bag that I wanted to put in. Let's see where I could put my bag. I have something here and here and here. Have something there, maybe right here. Okay, and we're just going, whoops, just like that. And I think this gladiola has to be trimmed down just a bit. So pretty. Let me round the corners on this one. On the 1/4 inch side. That'll go right in there. Perfect. And maybe on the front of this, I can cut around this. It could stick up over the top. Yeah. Maybe just like that. Okay. Could have something there, but I think that's enough for tonight. Does need something here though. I don't know quite what. Just a piece of color, maybe. Maybe that. Let me get it. Yeah, and I think I'll put that right there. Whoop. Yeah. I don't really like this back here, but it'll do for now. It needs something smaller. And I just figured out what I need on the front here. I want to take and ink it up a little bit with a stamp. And of course I should have done it before I put anything down, but yeah, it just adds a little dimension to it. I like the way that looks. Okay, well, I hope you enjoyed this, and I hope you make one for your journals. I think they're such a cute addition, or you can make it as a standalone little, you know, Christmas gift. I think would be adorable. I think it'd also be cute to make one for every month of the year with a different theme on the front. Anyway, thank you for watching, and you all have a great evening. Bye-bye.